So there's been a few more cards that have been revealed to be in Destined Rivals, so I want to show you guys those cards, talk about how expensive this set is going to be, and read some of the comments from the PokeBeach posts from these card reveals. So there's just a few of them, nothing crazy, but some pretty good cards that are going to be in the set. One of them I think is going to be pretty expensive. So let's look at the first one here. So the first one is Ethan's Typhlosion. I think the card looks pretty good. I forget if it was Typhlosion or if it was another Pokemon where they had some backstory leaked about them and it was kind of weird. I think it was Typhlosion, but maybe I'm wrong about that. But yeah, this card, it's probably going to be somewhat expensive, but I don't think it's going to be as expensive as this next one I'm going to show you here, which is Misty Psyduck. Now we all know why these cards are going to be expensive. I think we all know. I'm not even gonna I don't have to mention it, but Misty's cards just tend to be pretty expensive. And we've seen in recent history here with Astral Radiance, there's a Starmie V in the trainer gallery of Astral Radiance, and there's Starmie on there. The card's pretty expensive. I believe this is going to be a similar story. This IR is probably going to be pretty expensive. So yeah, just be prepared for that. And I think we all know why it's going to be expensive. Next, going on to the full art cards, there's this one that's been revealed. It's nothing crazy. I know some people aren't a big fan of these just full arts with the trainers in the background. Some people say it looks like a ghost. I understand it, but I don't think it looks terrible. But there's also this card that got revealed. I think that's all though that's been updated. I think everything else we kind of knew. Still a lot of cards that are probably going to be in the set. I'm thinking this is not going to be a small set like Journey Together, because Journey Together only has like 6 SARs. I don't think that this set is going to be that small because, Journey Together, I believe, is a 1-to-1 with battle partners. And Destined Rivals has a Heatwave of Arena, it has the Glory of Team Rocket, and also has those EX decks in this all in the set. So I believe it's going to be a bigger set, but we still have more to see. We only have 2 SARs, and so far, I like this set. I think it's pretty good. I think these SARs look great. I think the illustration areas, so far, I feel like this Cynthia's Roserade is probably going to be a pretty expensive card. Also, the Misty Psyduck. Other than that, nothing else really stands out too much. I don't think this Ethan's Typhlosion is going to be terribly expensive. But those are just my thoughts on those. So let's just read some of the comments from the PokeBeach post where they revealed the cards. PokeBeach, a lot of people are just haters all the time, but let's just read some of these comments. This is an amazing card. It's going to be worth a pretty penny. Yep, I mean, we have history showing that Misty cards, do pretty good, so I believe that too. With 151 still blowing up sky high as it is right now, this Psyduck, especially with Misty attached to it, this time is going to hit the roof for a pretty good while, I bet. Oh yeah, so this is a funny one, and I think it goes to show something. I know this guy was joking, but this person says, this card looks absolutely atrocious. The worst IR I've ever seen. Someone wake me up when TPC actually starts making good art, because this new generation of cards has been nothing but stinkers. And this person, responds back by saying no one hates Pokemon cards more than the PokeBeach comment section. They got a lot of likes for it. But then this person responded back by saying, I'm just trying to bring down the price by gaslighting folks into thinking it's bleep. Y'all know this card ain't gonna be cheap. Why hype it up? Not to say it's bad, it's a real nice card. I like it. Hopefully it's cheap so I can have it for my PC. So, like I said, this kind of goes to show, you can't trust everybody online with their opinions, especially with Journey Together. I've talked about it a lot, Journey Together having a pretty good amount of hate, but then you see what's happening to the market. Like, it's totally the opposite of what people were judging Journey Together to be. And I've, mentioned this before, but a big reason why I believe that people have this negative sentiment around Journey Together and is because just a lot of people weren't able to get it. I mean, Pokemon Center was a mess to try to get it. Getting really any pre-orders for MSRP was near impossible. So I just believe that's one reason why there was so much negativity around Journey Together. Same thing was with Prismatic Evolutions, people not liking the crowns or whatever people were making up with Prismatic. Same thing has happened to Journey Together. But yeah, I think it's just because a lot of people can't get it, and I guess this person kind of displays that they're just kind of lying, just I guess out of frustration. So next here is the release they had for the post of Ethan's Typhlosion. Why can't they have my boy close his mouth? So I'm pretty sure they're saying that because in here he's opening his mouth and maybe sell their cards, but yeah, I guess it's kind of like a funny thing. Looks absolutely stunning, huge fan. Dirty Money, This is going to be one of those ARs that's either going to be like $2 or $50, whatever that means. His mouth is on the side of his face. I guess some people kind of don't really like his mouth being open, but anyways, lastly here, I want to just quickly talk about this. I feel like Destined Rivals is going to be worse than Journey Together, just because of the Team Rocket hype around it. I think that's pretty obvious. And, I've mentioned this, that Journey Together, with the amount of hate it's gotten, and still being able, and still not even out yet, to go up to $250 on pre-order, which is $90 over MSRP. I think Destined Rivals, it wouldn't be crazy to say that it could go to $300. I'm not advocating and I'm not buying at these prices. Like, these current market prices are absolutely crazy to me. Like, I wouldn't buy Journey Together at this price. I haven't bought any at this price. I don't plan to, because I already secured my small bit. But yeah, these like prices I wouldn't be buying at. Like, I'd wait till release, see what it drops to. If it's still not low enough, then I guess you can just skip it. But I meant, just skipping sets. It seems like, at least for a good bit, if skipping sets is your method, if you can't buy at MSRP or whatever, you're just not going to be buying anything. That's just how it seems. With Destined Rivals coming out, I just, if I could honestly order, just looking at Journey Together, just basing off of that, and I don't even know, we're probably maybe we only know a fourth of the set so far that's been released for Destined Rivals. If I had the chance to buy, which I don't, Destined Rivals booster boxes at $200, if I had the chance, because I've looked around, nowhere has pre-orders, I would place an pre-order for $200 for a Destined Rivals booster box. I don't know if that sounds crazy. Maybe that sounds realistic. But I'd be willing to pay $200 for a Destined Rivals booster box if I could. Because, knowing what's inside the set, looking at Journey Together, which is it's seemingly going to be a worse set than Destined Rivals. Destined Rivals having the Team Rocket element to it. I think if I could find somewhere to sell it around that price, I would buy. With Journey Together, though, it's a little bit different story. I was able to get under MSRP, which is why I bought, my amount. It's not, a large amount at all, but I just bought whatever I could, and just, hopefully, I'm still, kind of not really worried, but I'm kind of, curious to see if this story cancels on me or not, because, like I said, I got it for under MSRP. So if you think about it that way, like, the person or the store who sold them to me on pre-order, they're missing out on a lot of profits. So we will see. Hopefully they don't cancel on me. I remember emailing them, and they said that whatever they sold, they could guarantee that I could get. So we'll see how that works out. I do really feel like these places that I've pre-ordered from in the past, for way under market at the current times, like when I pre-ordered Prismatic, when I pre-ordered Surging, when I pre-ordered now Journey Together, I've been able to get them for a good amount under market. And I feel like these stores I'm buying from, I feel like they're going to get smart enough to stop offering pre-orders. So I feel like Journey Together honestly could probably be my last kind of, I guess, straw here with knowing or having the opportunity to buy from stores like that are, offering pre-orders for a good amount under market. Because I was really lucky to find a store that I previously purchased from that was selling for under MSRP. We'll see where that goes, because Journey Together is going to be released here in just about a couple weeks, so we're getting pretty close to the release day. So I'll definitely update you guys if I do get my tracking number, all those sorts of things. Journey Together, we'll see where it drops. I'm very curious. I don't know how much this is going to go up to by the time we get to the release day, because I remember this seller, I don't know where they're at. I think they had like 600 boxes or something. I don't know if they took them down or what happened. There was some store here last time I made this video. They had like 600 boxes. I don't know what happened to them. I don't know if they sold out of them. I don't think so, but maybe that was an error or something. But it could go up to the closer to 300, as you can see here. Look at sales volume. For some reason, this past Sunday, only 35 boxes sold. You compare to every other day, it's like a huge difference. Maybe because it was Sunday, but I could see this going up to closer to 300, but we'll see what happens in the next couple weeks. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.